So once again, we on the highways and byways teaching the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, telling our people to come back to the laws, to come back to keep the commandments, and have the faith of Hamashiach Yahushua. What you saw yesterday on current events was the Most High saying, was a sign for the Most High telling you that stuff is about to pop off. Give me Hosea 4 and 6. And you want to know something? It's a damn shame because I'm on Facebook before I leave the house to come out here. And you got many simple people, black as always. You know what I'm saying? It's always our people, and especially ones in the truth that change a thing to highlight the color of the French flag. Talk about pray for France. Why pray for France? France is one of the most racist countries in Europe. It's one of the most racist countries out there. If you remember, not too long ago, this was the same country. This was the same country that had our people in slavery, and also this was the same country that outlawed women wearing their head coverings and the face veil. And there was reported incidents of white French citizens yanking off the burqa off the women and yanking off the head covering. Now, you know what I'm saying? Which shows that France is very xenophobic as a country. So why in the world we got Hebrews in the truth talking about pray for France? Right. What you got?
Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
And that's the main problem with our people. We are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And this don't go for regular people out there in the world. It goes to some of us in the truth as well. Because a lot of us are broken up and realize that we're Hebrews, but yet and still, we still lack the certain knowledge that we're supposed to have. Go ahead, Al. I gotta make a quick call.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Now, when we reject the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, you know, say the Most High put all the curses upon us, and we're in the condition that we're in.
I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
And that was what happened to our people. When we reject the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High did away with us. The Most High put us away. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like when a man has his woman, and his woman start bugging out, you put her away for a while, and when she start acting right, you go back and reconcile. That's what the Most High is doing with us right now. Continue.
See, thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
God. So since the majority of our people have forgotten about the laws of the Most High forgot about us. That's the reason why when our people get caught out there in calamities, you know what I'm saying, the Most High, you know, like shrug it off, like, all right, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, there's a judgment that comes when you turn your back on the Most High. Right. Continue.
As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame.
God. So the Most High changed our glory into shame. Once upon a time, us as Hebrew Israelites, we was one of the most respected and the most feared nation upon the earth. You have back then during the time of King David and during the time of Solomon, we was feared. Nobody wanted to step to us. Nobody wanted to step to us. But now, since we're on the bottom, everybody feel that not only they can step to us, they can walk all over us also. Back then, no such thing was going on. Saki, get Deuteronomy 28:15. Right now, we're about to go into the curses and show the kind of stuff that's happening to our people. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're in the South Bronx, where this right here is my stomping grounds. I grew up in this neighborhood, and you see everything from drug dealers to dope heads to everything. Listen, if you want a prime example of what the curses look like in real life, look around. Look around. You're looking at it right now. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
And see, that's curse number one. No matter where we are, whether in North, Central, or South America, whether we're in Europe, whether we're in China, we're always on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? That's something that many of of us need to sit down and realize, why is it no matter where you go and when you find black people, we're always on the bottom? Because that's one of the curses. Read.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. That means your savings and your businesses. Many of us in the world and in the truth, we can't start a business and expect the thing to last long. You know what I'm saying? Because we're under the curse. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you have a lot of black people, black and Hispanic people out here that don't support each other. A lot of us go above and beyond, will bypass black and Hispanic business to support the white man.
Right.
Come on, there's no reason in the world why people should be wasting hundreds of dollars to buy a belt or a pair of sneakers. Where in a black or Hispanic owned business, you're paying much less for a better brand. Read that verse again.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land.
And that's another curse. The Most High cursed the fruit of our body, which is our children. When you look around the black and Hispanic community, our children are in complete disarray. Complete disarray. You have children in gangs, you have children doing drugs, you have little girls tricking and prostituting themselves. You know what I'm saying? You got children being demon seeds. You know what I'm saying? And I should know because I grew up in this area. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it all. Me coming home 10, 11 o'clock after work or whatever, and you see a bunch of girls no older than 10 years old out walking the strip. For what? Doing what? Why are you out here? Why are you out on the street in that time of night? Obviously for nothing good. But there's a curse that the Most High put on our people. Continue.
Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
And see, that's the main curse that the Most High put on us. No matter where we go, we curse all around. Go ahead.
The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me.
Now you see, if any Hebrew, whether in the truth or not, if you ever wonder why you might try to do something positive and it doesn't work out, that's the answer right there. You know what I'm saying? Because we sin and turn our backs against the Most High. The Most High put the curses on us. And even for those in the truth that keep the law, statutes, and commandments, we're still gonna be dealing with the curses in some form or fashion. Go ahead.
The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee, until he have consumed thee from off the land. Verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
Now you see, when you look around the black and Hispanic community, listen, you don't even have to look around. All you need to do is look online. And you'll find all kinds of stories of our people doing all the most bugged out and outrageous things ever. You know what I'm saying? Was that a couple months ago? For the past 2-3 months, there have been scenarios of black and Hispanic women tossing their infant child out the window. You know what I'm saying? You have black men having their kids having kids in the cross lines of shootouts. You know what I'm saying? You have black men, black women out on the street bugged out, tripping off hard drugs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Listen, our people are completely finished. And you want to know what the worst part about it? The other nations see it and they laugh. They make fun of us. Read that again.
The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart, that thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
And that's that's another major prophecy that happened to our people in the form of the transatlantic slave trade. From right there, you see, and for the blacks and the so-called Hispanics and Native Americans, when the white man when the white man came over here and enslaved the Hispanics and the Native Americans, one of the main things they do was took their woman, took our woman and raped them. You know what I'm saying? And one thing they honestly didn't care about whether or not the woman was a spouse, whether she had a man already, whether she was engaged, whether she was a widow, whether she was a virgin. They didn't care about none of that. They took our woman and had their way with her. You know what I'm saying? You want to know a perfect movie that shows that? Goodbye Uncle Tom and Roots. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with our woman. You know, same thing with our woman. When they grabbed us off the coast of West Africa, and when they brought us over here, listen, Stockyard, a lot of the times they didn't even wait till they got over here to rape our women. They show you that in Roots. It was like the first part. It was like 20 minutes into the movie when they show the white men having our people on the slave ships. There was a scene where some of the crew was grabbing up our women and raping them. Right. That's Bible prophecy coming to pass right there. Read. Go ahead. I got it on Facebook. Same thing. Oh, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof.
Now, jump to 50. Continue. What's the first one? Thou shalt get up very high. What's that? 43. Again, like I said, the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, we need to come back and keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You got it?
The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
That's a major prophecy that happened to our people. Look around in any black and Hispanic community. Look around right here. All these businesses, who owns them? Who owns them? Damn sure ain't none of us. You see cookies, you see Bank of America, McDonald's, you see all these stores, who owns them? Absolutely not one of us. You know what I'm saying? No matter what community you in, you're always gonna see a bunch, no matter what black and Hispanic community you in, when you're in the South Bronx, when you're in East New York, when you're in Harlem, no matter what black and Hispanic community, 99% of the businesses are gonna be owned by the other nations. Why is that? That's the Most High putting a curse on us. And a lot of our people foolishly go and support these other nations.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
And this right there shows that the white man is not the real Jew, and these curses never affect a so-called white Jew. Because they own everything. They own the banks. They own the banks. They own the Diamond District. They own Hollywood. They own the media. They own TV. Listen, the real estate, they got that on lock too. A lot of the landlords for the businesses and for the apartments are so-called white Jews. That right there shows that these curses never happened to them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna jump to 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
And see, that right there was what happened to us during the transatlantic slave trades. One of the main slave owners that held the blacks and Hispanics in captivity was the French. So, you know what I'm saying? And when they grabbed us and took us to Haiti, whether it was the Negroes or the Indian or the natives, you know what I'm saying? They did the same thing to us. Had us serve hardcore captivity. They raped us, they beat us, they lynched us, and had us do all kinds of work for free. So why is it in 2015 you still got black and Hispanic people talking about pay for France? Right. Come on, man. Listen, that right there is folly. Read that again.